This week, we're just going to catch up and talk about things we like. Since our last episode, a dingo ate my CEO. 40 years of darkness. Human sacrifice. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria! End of the world type stuff.
I
Kelsey.
get that reference.
Yeah.
Kelsey!
Just that fucking Captain America meme. I understood that reference.
Introduce yourself! And you're Nolan, right?
Let's start the introduction.
No!
You're good.
No! Yeah, alright. Damn it. I really wanted that to stand. Alright. This week, we're just gonna catch up and talk about things we like. Since our last episode, a dingo ate my CEO. 40 years of darkness. Human sacrifice. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria! End of the world type stuff.
I get that reference.
I'm Kelsey.
I'm Cassie.
And I'm Noli, the K is silent, and this is SCP Weekly.
What have we been up to for the last 2 weeks?
I got back home from a 16-hour shift yesterday.
Do you can you take a nap?
Maybe, but only at after they go to bed.
Is that as long as you don't get caught, it's okay?
Probably, yeah. The house manager's pretty cool, but we're encouraged to not sleep on the job.
It's a long ass shift.
That is a long day. I have 3 10-hour shifts coming up. And in retail in the middle of Manhattan, which is, I'm lucky if I get 2 half hours to walk out of the store and grab something to drink and walk back in the store and go start working again. But, 16 hours is too many. 16 hours is too many.
A lot.
9 hours is too many. 16 is too many.
It was first doing an 8-hour shift, coming home, sleeping for roughly 6 hours, and then immediately taking an Uber to head back and do the 16-hour shift. There was nothing in between. It was just do that 8-hour, you come home, immediately go to sleep, immediately go back.
It's crazy. But it's hours. I mean, that's 3 days worth of work in 2 days. It's hours. Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm doing 37, but over the course of 5 days.
Yeah, that's every other Saturday for me. Except, next Saturday, I think I'm gonna have off because our house manager is going on a trip to Florida and he needs someone to cover him one of the days. So he's like, listen, I can cover your Saturday if you want the whole weekend off.
Nice. What about you, Mr. Kelsey?
Bro.
Yeah, you haven't stopped moving too. You're another one.
This week, yeah. No, bro. So the early week was just packed because Wednesday was wife's birthday. Mm-hmm. And so I did everything I could to absolutely clear my schedule. I had a real estate closing this week. I moved that for my wife's birthday on Wednesday, so I got that off the schedule for a different day. So packed everything into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Did the birthday stuff on Wednesday. And then finals were this week too, which I held off on any of that coursework until Thursday, Friday, Saturday to try and get everything done. One of those final projects was a video shoot, which I sent to you guys. Did you guys get to see that?
Nolan watched it. I haven't watched it yet.
The Chainsaw Kids PSA?
Yeah. Oh, that was adorably dangerous.
Yes. So that was a cold afternoon, and so the kids, I only had about an hour and a half of daylight to shoot that. The kids got off the bus at 4 in the afternoon. We ran out of daylight at 5:30 in the evening, and It was cold. It was windy. The chainsaw was heavy. One of the kids was just. He comes out like strapped up in like reflective gear, and he was like, "I'm gonna be the safety guy." And I was like, "No, you're not. You're gonna hold the chainsaw, and you're gonna chase this other kid. We're gonna do what this script says. So go stand over there and take this shit off." And it was kind of like that. And Mom was there, and she was like, "No, you're not gonna do. You're gonna do this." She was like, I don't know why he decided. Anyway,
amazing. Kids are ridiculous.
So had to do the shoot, and obviously, he's not walking and chasing his brother with a running chainsaw. So I had to go out Saturday and do all of the Foley and get all of the sound for the chainsaw parts. And then do the editing and finish that up. On top of that, we're what's the Yasi SCP that we're doing? I know it's Yasi SCP. I can't remember the number.
8630.
8630. We're editing. We're in the editing phase of 8630, and I've got voice work to do for that. Now that finals are over, and so today. We have recording for this, and then tonight Gears Presents, and then the editing for this and Gears Presents, and then I'm jumping into editing for 8630. And I've teed up DJ Cactus 8833, 1976. So we got a DJ Cactus story coming out, the pseudo prequel for the class of 76 canon, that we have a fully casted up, like, amazing talent involved. Yes.
A new fully.
Like
fully acted. Wow.
The cast that we had for Omni Rom was great.
Yes.
The cast that we have for 1976.
Nice.
Like, completely head and shoulders above.
Nice.
I am excited for this.
We
secured Mike Vale as the lead.
Does that mean maybe having such a good cast might get us Module?
So I sent Nolan. Did you see the message I sent you last night?
Does that mean we might
no.
get a little closer?
Yep, shot you a message last night. So
I'll Patreon you for that.
With finals
I will.
done, with finals done, with my last real estate closing this past week,
yeah.
I have one listing that I'm going to pick up this week. My goal is to have it under contract by the end of the month. I have 5 weeks without a class. My next class
you have
doesn't
free
start
time.
until
That
January
means you have
13th.
to fill your free time. You can't
have
free time.
I want to get three long hard-casted stories on deck.
Yep.
One of them should be Jade. One of them should be Mom Jewel.
Yes.
I don't see the message anywhere.
Oh, you don't?
Did you send
the
wrong person a message
in our
again?
chat? The last one was from me about the last cast member having joined the server.
Did you send it to the wrong person?
Oh yeah,
again?
maybe I fell asleep in the middle of typing that. Like, half of the message. I'm gonna send them all a welcome message and let them know what, and then that's the end of the what. Yeah, sorry, I fell asleep in the middle of typing that. My bad. I dreamed that I pushed the send button. It happens. This is my life. So yes, I want to get three more big ones on deck. Jade should be one of them, and I started browsing through last night. I would really like to do a Harry Blank story. I don't think I've ever done a Harry Blank. And then there is a younger author that Harry Blank really endorses, and I think it's like the 183 canon, Site 183. I was looking at it last night, and it looks very interesting. I'll shoot you over a link when I find it again. But it's actually a canon. It's a series. It's really intriguing. There's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of interaction, something that really fits having a voice cast come in. And then, like I said, I want to get 3 on deck, 3 big ones. And then I want to work on something original as the next challenge. I haven't fully fleshed that out quite yet, but I have some solid ideas. So, yeah. 5 weeks without a class. You know how much shit I can do in 5 weeks?
How much trouble you can get into in 5 weeks is a lot.
5 weeks. But the other thing is, and I'm going to edit this part out. Something I want to talk to you guys about. I need to prioritize. Because Nolan, you are doing great work as a narrator. You're coming up as the casting director for Unredacted. One thing that I need to get some focus on for Unredacted is getting that revenue up so that I can get you paid for all the work, the voice work that you're doing, even if it's just like $10 an episode to get you paid as a professional narrator, professional voice actor. I'm looking at the voice club, the suggested, because I can't pay union rates. Fuck that. I can't. I can't. This is an indie project with indie rate or indie income. I can't. I can't even pay the recommended lowest tier rates that Voice Club came up with for passion projects. I can't even afford that, which is $2 a line and I'm putting together a spreadsheet to see, but I'm going to put that out to the fans and be like, hey guys, once 8833 goes out, because that's the most recent paid project, the total VA bill for 8833 I think is $97. The total VA bill for 8833 at the lowest tier rate, not union rates, but voiceover clubs suggested lowest tier indie rates would have been, and I'm thinking it would have been something along the lines of $700. If you guys want this kind of quality, if you guys believe these voice actors, and the voice actors that we're getting in are going to be our biggest champions for this, hey guys, I want to pay voice actors a fair, reasonable amount. Nolan over here is doing the bulk of the words, and he did this for nothing. I need the income, so push this out to anybody that you know that supports projects like this to get involved in our Patreon so that I can increase the rates to get at least close to paying the $2 a line suggested rate to get that income in. And that's not trying to make money for me. I'm willing to do this to break even. I'm not willing to do this at a loss. I'm done doing it at a loss. I'm willing to do it at break even, but I am willing to take every single penny that comes in above the line after paying for music and all of the things and put it right back out into the voice work. So that's the next big producer project for me, is to get those numbers together and push that out to these VOs that we've got in. And that's one of the reasons why I put that spreadsheet together and looked at the social media influence that they have on there, is because thinking 2 steps ahead, okay, I've got to get revenue up for this channel. The next thing on that is thinking about priorities, and that's why I want to bring you guys into this conversation, is I do need to prioritize the things that are bringing revenue in order to compensate the people who are doing the work and making the content that people want to see. Between SCP Unredacted, SCP Weekly, and Gears Presents, SCP Weekly might have to go.
That's fair.
It's a lot.
It's fair.
And I've struggled to keep up with the scripts for this, struggled to keep up with the getting guests, this week not having a guest. That is 100% I just didn't get a guest. there's a lot going on between all of the things, and it's not that nobody wanted to do it. It's just I didn't even reach out to anybody.
We could try once a monthing it before getting rid of it altogether.
We can try that.
Rather than just drop it off of the face of the earth, we can just try once a month and
Okay.
whatever, we'll just see.
Okay. We'll take that down and see how that goes.
We're staying weekly, though.
Yeah,
I'm not
SCP
changing
Weekly.
the name.
SCP Weekly, but
Yeah.
now it's weekly.
Once a month.
Okay.
But I mean, and that even if we just do like the blotter, even if we just spend 2 or 3 hours bullshitting about SCP projects that have happened, advertising Gears, advertising Unredacted, advertising Fantem, Nolan, whatever. Maybe that could work at least better than needing to write a huge script every 2 weeks, needing to get a guest every 2 weeks. We've been doing this, and we've gone through a lot of fucking guests. And we're running a little thin on guests. We've had a lot of big-name guests. At this point, we would have to start reaching out to guests to have them on for their second appearance, which isn't bad.
That's the other thing is sort of, it kind of feels like we've achieved what we set out to do. Like, we've talked to... Who haven't we talked to?
Exactly. At this rate, we would have to bring somebody on more than once. And that would be fine with me. Catch up, how have you been the last couple months? What would you like to advertise? What do you think of this shit? What do you think of that shit? Like, that's fine. But I think we could do this. I think we could get away with it and still have fun. If we did this once a month, maybe had a guest, maybe did blotter, maybe made some jokes, made advertisements for your stuff, use it as an advertisement episode and bullshit, and okay. That's it.
And with more time to focus on enriching the content over on SCP Unredacted, and more time to... Because, like, for 8833, I want to go out and take B-roll footage. I want to go out and actually get video footage to integrate into the YouTube
I wish I was
video.
closer to Delaware. I want to help.
Right? I do. And that's the other thing, is looking at Tom... what's his... Tom that Mike Vale works with. Tom...
I forget.
Tom Hale.
Tom Hale.
Mike Vale and Tom Hale.
Mike
Did
Vale
I
and
just
Tom
hear
Hale.
that
The
right?
Vale Hale.
I love
The
it.
Hale Vale.
Hale Vale.
He just made Redbox, and I'm looking at his promo that he's doing on social media, and one of the things that he said was, you would not believe how much voice actors want to act on screen, and he just made an Amazon movie called Redbox, and I'm inferring that he got a lot of the voice talent that he's working with, East Coast voice talent, to come in and do screen acting, right? So there's a resource that's available. How many of the voice actors that we're working with consistently over time with SCP Unredacted are East Coast actors? Once we build a relationship, we get some rapport, they get a feel for the stuff that we're doing with Unredacted. Hey, this character that you're, Cal Parsons or Agent Ackery or whoever it is, would you be willing to portray this individual on screen as well? Mm-hmm. Now we're cooking. So trying to set up the next step and the next step and the next step and get ready for that kind of
It's
growth.
a lot of shit.
I don't have to cut all this out. You know what? Open kimono. I put this out for the listeners to hear. Like, hey, this is the stuff that I'm working on. This is the
Big of a
stuff.
deal. You'll go through it and cut out what you think needs to be cut out.
Yeah.
I believe the rest is fine with me. But
I have 5 weeks, and I don't intend to spend it sitting on my ass and thinking.
No.
I
can't imagine you sitting on your ass for more than 10 minutes at a time.
No.
Doing nothing but thinking. It doesn't work that way. You have to be doing 3 things and thinking at the same time. Minimum.
I can't think if I'm not doing it.
But if
I don't want to imagine anything about your ass.
No.
But if you guys would be willing, we could still do this as a bullshit couple of hours one Sunday a month and catch up on your advertisements for your own projects, advertisements for new fancy stories, yell about bullshit for a little while, yell about people, you know, the blotter and stuff like that, and just call it a day.
Yeah.
And then if we can get a guest, we have a guest. Oh my god.
And we're already doing blotter once a month.
Yeah, so we can just cut
once a
that
month
down if that works.
It'll give us, because site policy has kind of slowed down a little bit, and as far as site policy goes, I really hope, and I got to thinking about it, maybe it's because they remember when we did the town hall recap,
Yes.
and there was a lot of unfinished business.
Yes.
That was a lot of the town hall recap was, hey guys, there's a lot of unfinished business that we really need to tie up before we take on new shit.
Yes.
I think maybe that's what they're doing is they're wrapping up a whole bunch of old business before they take on a bunch of new business.
Sense.
And so that would give us, you know, instead of waiting for or talking about one or two things like, hey, this month this is what changed on the site.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think once a month is good.
Same shit, different day. See you next week. No, if once a month works for you, then I think, unless you guys want to cancel this completely, I think we have plenty of stuff for a once a month nonsensical. Let's write something silly, talk about some shit, advertise some stuff, and go home.
One thing I would like to find is a writer. I really would. I mean, we have Hawk. Hawk does great, but he's busy. He does the blotter, but I really would like to find a writer that can handle the articles and things that we're talking about. Because that is, it's a big time suck throughout the week.
Yes.
Not just the sitting down and writing it, banging stuff out, but the actual crafting it in your mind, researching the stuff, putting it into the words throughout the week.
Putting it into words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what's been going on with me, Buck.
Yeah. That's a lot.
It's
a lot. All right. Are we all caught up?
Yeah.
What have I done? Just worked to death. Yeah. You've worked to death. I've worked to death. You've not worked to death because I don't think you could die from work. You'd have to be...
Keeps me going.
You'd have to... I was going to make a joke I don't want you to cut out. You'd have to be a CEO to die at this rate. But I don't think you're capable of dying.
I thought you were going to say Kelsey's not capable of being a CEO.
No, I'm just saying he could, but I think it would be the only way to lead Kelsey to death because he can't work himself to death, and it's not
Joke's
possible.
on you.
You are.
I'm a CEO of 3 different companies.
That's right. Oh man, damn it. We'll miss you when you're gone. At least you're one of the 1.5 good ones. We can have 2.5 good ones. Right? We have exactly 2.5 good CEOs on this planet. It's great. If anybody would like to write to us on Twitter or Blue Sky about CEOs that deserve to be friends with us.
Don't shoot me on the street.
No!
I don't.
Look, just follow the Costco model and you'll be fine.
Just give us affordable
disgruntled
hot
voice
dogs.
actor shoots me with a water pistol full of piss.
Or it's the one that says bang on the flag.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh god. Or it says denied on the flag. Yes. Excellent, Smithers.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
I guess I'll move on. I guess if we don't have anything more to say.
Oh.
Okay. I'll wait till Cassie's.
No, I muted myself on purpose. Go on.
Alright. The annual Wiki's... Blah, no. Okay. The Wiki's annual art exchange. Yeah, that's still happening.
Still a thing.
That's still a thing. That's the best we got for on-site news, because We kind of fucked ourselves this episode.
No, I looked. There's not really much going on.
No, that's what we're talking about. It's quiet on site.
Go.
Yeah.
It's quiet uptown.
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hamilton,
Yeah.
It's quiet uptown. It's quiet on site.
Yeah.
I'm rewriting the words too. It's quiet uptown about SCP in my head right now, but I'm certainly not putting that on air.
Yeah. But either way, art is still a thing. So that's the takeaway from this.
Art good. We like
art.
art.
Still exists.
Art is certainly something.
Somebody reach out to Dr. Leonard for art exchange.
Ooh.
Do it.
Mm.
Ooh. Do it. Yes.
And since our last episode, there have been 40 new SCP articles and 22 new tales.
Hey, that's my
Kelsey,
line!
no, that it was in red. It was my line.
Yeah, but who fucking did that? Because every episode for the last 2 years.
It was left over from last week when you weren't here.
Oh, right.
I don't fucking care. Ask me if I actually care. I don't.
Yeah, okay, you know what? If you're gonna fucking whine about it,
No,
then...
I'm done. I'm
There.
done. No, it's yours
There.
now.
There.
Too late.
No, fucking read it then. Fucking
No.
read it.
Read it.
Let's take a
Read
break. We'll be back with off-site news.
No. Listen. No. Listen here, you little shit.
He's still there. He's still there.
Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh my god. We're so funny. The whole fucking lot of us is amazing. I don't... Nolan, come back!
Row your boat.
Nolan, come back! You see, I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Bing, bing, bing. Nolan, come back. Woo. You can blame it all on me. Everything about you. I can't even get the words out. Alright, well, since we've lost Nolan anyway, is this the correct amount of articles then? Is there 40 and 22? Ah! I don't even want to know.
That's gonna suck to edit. I thought you just muted your video.
Oh my god. I fucking... Ooh.
Aww.
Did you leave, or did you just
No,
shut your
it just
video
disconnected for a sec. I pulled my mic in too close that it like disconnected the USB thing from my laptop.
We thought you said fuck this and just turned off your camera and we're there the whole time.
We were laughing our asses off.
You know what? Fuck it. Keep it in. Keep that in.
Yeah, no. Kelsey, you're gonna have to put the work in for that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you work for it, old man.
That's why the first thing he said was,
yeah,
that's gonna suck to edit, because he was gonna keep it in. That's the... Oh, since last episode, we're still fucking hilarious. And there are 40 new SCP articles and 22 new tales. Any favorites? Any favorites? I was looking at this, so I read Deny, Delay, Depose real fast, and wow, I want to cry. And then I was also looking, and I saw Teenage Lament 76, and I went, 76? No, it's about guitar. It's a 76 Stratocaster, and I still loved it. I was very pleased. So yes, those are my two favorites
With
out of the
ties
favorites.
to the class of 76.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh, well, now I'm even more overjoyed. Because that's why I want to read it in the... I guess...
Yeah. Kelsey,
I don't even...
Kelsey will talk about it more, but yeah.
Yeah, I went in on, 76, and then saw what year the guitar was. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, wonderful. That's a popular guitar. 76 is 76, then I'm even more pleased. I love 76. It also made me very sad.
Yeah.
It also made me very, very sad. I did love the joke. I remember when I was learning how to play guitar in my teens, in the 90s, there were signs that say, no smoke on the water, no stairway.
Yes.
This has existed since these songs were written. But I also really liked the right here in Tazewell. It was a good joke. That was good. To his friend's amusement. Indeed. He was, in fact, very rad. Absolutely agreed. But yeah, so how is this 76, class of 76 besides the year? And, referring to somebody in school.
The 76 whammy.
What do you mean?
The memory regression into someone else.
Yeah, it's essentially of...
the other items we have had that have memory regressed people into the... Yeah, got it.
Yeah,
so...
it's essentially of taking the theme of Class of 76, of nostalgia, and where it says, it's like making people very nostalgic and wishing... like imagining that the past was like this. Oh, it was the great time. It was the best time of our lives.
Like,
but this article being like, no, but what if that was actually the case for some people? And that's what we're looking at. Like this guy's actually best days are long behind him.
What if you peaked in high school, and what if that is the anomaly?
That's even if it, that otherwise, like, yeah, I get it.
And what if he peaked in high school?
And that was part of the anomaly.
And that anomaly affects you.
Yeah. Clearly, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Because we had one of the last ones I think I wrote was the yearbook that somebody was regressing with.
That's 1976. That's
that was
the original.
Cactus's one, right? That was the what was happening. So neat. Well, hopefully we'll get not too many more like this, but I do like the collection. I am, Kelsey, we've spoken about this, not a fan that this researcher has to do it. Only this researcher can obtain it. This is happening to this specific researcher and only this researcher. They are the only... This one guitar, I mean. Like, the article is very much that. And I was like, I really liked the mirror. What's the mirror with the... I can never remember what they're called. The mirror with the discs that change color. And having to pass the discs off to researchers, guards, trying to figure out who can produce a different color, and it was all over the fucking place and not just one specific researcher. I really liked that. I'm assuming they passed this guitar around for a little bit, but I think it
was gifted from somebody.
I think.
Yeah, he gave it to Carlson as a gift, it says, but it's... For unknown reasons, only Carlson has been able to induce this effect. And I went through it. I'm like, I really kind of wish like it had been passed around. Got this memory. Or if somebody outside of a researcher was able to. As we've spoken, all these things happen to all these researchers. And it's... Every article is another researcher
it's getting kind of tropey
triggered
at this
something.
point. Yeah,
and I get it. It's easy.
Yeah.
This is an easy write. It's a good story. It's very short and sweet and sad and a really good idea.
I don't think I've said it like publicly on the show at this point because I get raked over the coals for when I do that. But I will.
Yeah.
Oh, it's soapbox time. Hey, authors, take note. It's getting kind of tropey at this point. The anomalies affecting researchers within the confines of the Foundation is kind of getting tropey at this point. Like,
there's 7 billion people on this planet.
8 billion.
There's
actually.
there's
Yeah.
8 billion people
Yeah,
on the planet. The anomalies being confined to only affecting employees of the Foundation. What's up with that becoming a trend? I don't get it, but it's happening a lot.
And
a lot.
I know that there are other SCP Foundation sites that tailor more to other countries. And, I mean, this is the American one. We're Americans here. But I would like to see more articles about SCP sites all over the planet getting involved. Like, something happening in fucking Spain.
I used to read a lot of international
stuff like that, but written by ours. There shouldn't be a reason why we're not writing using an international country, or jumping through several of them, or even just happening in fucking, I don't know, pick a country out of a hat that isn't America or Canada, say. Have it to Brazil. Give me a Brazilian site, but I can't write about Brazil because I'm not Brazilian. We could just refer to this site. Happened to come across this guitar, easy. I would like to see other countries referenced and just the one.
Somebody did that. Ip did that.
Ip does lots of good things. We are an Ip fan.
Ip.
Ip hooray.
Yeah.
Go, Nolan, go.
Okay.
Go.
I have 3.
Go, Nolan, go.
First one is, I'll bring it up since Cassie brought it up. The tale Deny, Delay, Depose by Trout Mask Replica. Which, if you guys have been following the news recently, you'll know what this is in reference to.
Even if you live under a rock,
yeah,
you'll know.
Yeah, it's a very short yet very powerful piece for not just reflecting, Trout's own experience, but anyone who's ever had to deal with healthcare, or especially if they've had to deal with, having loved ones in the healthcare system that have absolutely just failed them whenever they really needed it, and having to watch those loved ones suffer. You will resonate heavily with this tale. The next one on my list is The Bow Transition by Quirius. I really love this tale. It is set in the Evantier canon, which, for those unaware, Evantier is a folklore, fairy tale, literary reimagining, remixing of SCP lore, old and new. They started it out with the 8000 entry, SCP-8166, Eastward of Eden, which in itself was, and I'm reading from the author's page about it, a trans fairy tale about identity, gilded prisons, and the Cornwall incident. So it's very much a Clef-centered story. And yes, Clef is trans in this canon, which we love that. But this tale, it's a reimagining of an old villain for a new era, essentially. For anyone who is aware of the character of General Bow, anyone who especially likes the Resurrection canon, he is, Bow, in his many iterations, is a recurring villain on the SCP Wiki. The earliest one about him was regarding SCP-002, The Living Room, which, first thing we knew about him is that he, orders an entire village in Portugal to be, fucking executed just because they witnessed this anomaly existing. Whether or not it was because amnestics weren't a thing at the time, or he just decided, nah, this is more effectual. That's just the kind of guy that we're dealing with. And is a villain in the Resurrection Hub, which centers around a revival of, the Mobile Task Force, Pandora's Box in a new light, which was utilizing different anomalies in the field. But this covers Bo in a new iteration of essentially watching him through the years grow up as a military kid, under a very hard-pressed, very harsh general father who, told him, you're a bowman, this is how you have to be, don't show your emotions, don't show weakness, always exploit other weaknesses that you can in order to get further. And showing how that develops of, when Bo grows up, even after his father's death, how his own father still controls them when the dad is long dead and gone, and even when they're recruited into the Foundation. And it's also very much a trans story as well, because this iteration of Bo is a trans woman that after being recruited by the Foundation, tries to shift away from her father's legacy and more embracing, who she is as a trans woman. That does not mean she is a good person. By no means. You read this, she is fucking evil and terrifying, and I absolutely love her for that. Everyone talks about trans rights, but I'm here talking about trans wrongs, okay? It is and Quirius has promised that there is a lot more of Miss Pandora Bo to look forward to in the future. This was her debut on the wiki. So again, that is The Bo Transition by Quirius. Link to that will be in the show notes. And the last one on my list is SCP-8630, Pin the Tail on the Donkey by Yasi Pasi. Which, if anyone read Yasi's anthology entry, which, of course you had to have by now, you would be pleasantly surprised to see that it's like, oh, it's a short and wacky little comedic article about, just like a little fingerless sports glove that you wear, and it's like, whatever you throw, you literally can't miss it. It literally hits the target every time. And you think, oh, well, that's nice. Collapsible at the end. Turns out this glove was used in the JFK assassination as well. And Yasi has confirmed, no, he didn't shoot with this glove. The shooter missed the first time, so he literally threw another 2 bullets at JFK, which hit and killed him.
There was a second shooter, except it was just the glove holding a gun.
Yeah.
Bing!
Oh, god damn it, Yasi, you beautiful motherfucker. Kelsey, you want to go over ones that you really enjoyed?
Yep. So these are all shorties. So the first one, SCP-7253. It's called So You Suffer by Letova. And this one is, you can tell reading it, it's kind of early author. Not very experienced, but still the mystery is worth the read. Like, you're going through it. There's I don't want to give too much away because it is a mystery. It's an anomaly. It's sort of a structural anomaly. The series of chambers. You go through the article, it tells you sort of what's in the chambers, and these are clues to the contents of the chambers are clues to what the chambers were used for. And as you get toward the end of the article, it's sort of revealed. Maybe you can decipher what these chambers were used for. It's a very cool concept from Letova, and I highlighted this because I want to see more from this author. It's like I said, you can tell it's an early effort from a blossoming author, and this is meant as an encouragement, write more, Latova. This is very good. Keep doing what you're doing. I really enjoyed this. I want to see more from you. SCP-8775, Teenage Lament 76. We talked about that earlier. Cassie really enjoyed this one. It's a Fender Stratocaster, or is it Fender
Stratocaster?
Yeah. It's a 76 Fender Stratocaster tied to the class of 76 cannon. Really does some cool mind whammies with the Foundation researcher.
It made me proud.
Kothardar Asterix, SCP-8580, Irritation by Industry Standard. This one is the factory.
Nice.
Type article. The protagonist, main character-ish of this article goes in as sort of an auditor of a factory location. It's fucking weird. If you like fucking weird, check out Irritation by Industry Standard. It sort of parallels... It parallels the grind of like corporate daily minutia with the fabrication of a pearl inside a plant, and how, you know, pearls are originated from irritation. Like if a piece of sand gets inside an oyster, and the oyster starts to form the pearl around it to keep the irritation from the piece of, right? Corporate daily grind, middle management minutia, pearls. Now we make it weird in the way that Industry Standard does best. So check out SCP-8580, Irritation. It's really short, really good read. There's a mine.
So let's take a break, and we'll be back with off-site news.
Come in. 15, are you receiving? 15, we lost contact for over 10 minutes. What's going on?
I'm not 15. I'm Taylor. It's Taylor Raglan.
Hey? Why are you using 15's gear? What happened to 15?
15's dead, man. He's killing us. He's killing us all.
What?
He took my legs.
Who's doing this? 8, what the hell is...
Abel. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's found me. Oh, God, you people killed me. What have you done to me? Whoa, what have you done?
8, come in. 8. Shit. God damn it. Reestablish visual contact at Site 310.
Sir, we don't have...
Use the back doors if you have to. Get me visuals now.
All right.
Christ.
Terrible. Dear God, who could have done this?
You know who, Jay.
Well, where is he then? What the hell was that?
It's him. Where does that hallway lead?
The cafeteria.
Jesus. What the fuck does he want?
Sir, I'm pulling up the site layouts. I think based on his movement, he's heading for the control room.
What? He's trying to activate the warheads?
Sir, we're gonna have to do it. We need to activate Protocol Beta 1, the neurotoxins.
No. There has to be another.
There are 36 Keters contained at that site.
There are over 200 personnel working there. It floods the entire building.
They're already dead, Kane. They're gonna die along with the rest of the world if we don't do this.
All right. Christ. Please let this be enough to stop it. Let there still be enough time. Oh God. He's coming. He's... Wait, what the fuck?
Sir, the activation code!
You knew him as the second son of Adam. You knew him as General Bo's weapon of mass destruction. You knew him as O76-2, the murdered murderer. But have you ever known him as a plushie? That's right, loyal Marshall Carter and Dark Limited customers. It's the first sword of Davon, Abel Ben Adam, now available to purchase from your local MC&D retailers and also online. For just $50 plus shipping, this 20cm foam and fluff replication of the Wanderer of 1,000 Winters will be yours. Comes with several amazing features such as completely accurate anatomical insides, entirely composed of the finest quality of PP cotton, the ability to communicate telepathically to other able plushies. They're talking to each other. We think. Probably some riveting stuff. And last but not least, removable clothing for any tasteful, artistic endeavors. Get your hands on the sexiest murder hobo that Anomalous Tumblr has to offer. Just go to this link. Remember, pre-orders are available until November 7th, and product is expected to be shipped out by winter 2025. Buy now. Please, they're... Come on, guys, please, they have my family. They're gonna kill me and my family if we don't sell this. Please, just no. Wait, no, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not...
There you have it, folks. That was the latest ad featuring the Marshall Carter Dark limited time only trademark patent pending Able plushie line of products. Sickening stuff. Now, my guest here today, I'm sure, is one you'll recognize. How are you doing today, Mr. Able? Your silence speaks louder than words. Having somehow been inexplicably transformed into this soft, huggable form sometime during a Great Site 310 catastrophe, it hasn't been easy for Abel here. Especially not after Marshall Carter and Dark's attempts to mass clone him and profit off of his image. Completely deprived of any royalties and permanently barred from Omega 7, Abel is now essentially... What? What's happening? What's going on? Why is it doing that? Can it do that? He shouldn't be able to? Abel, stop. I said stop. Alright, thank you. Abel is now essentially without hope, and so he is here today to share his sad tale. But first off, Abel, we have some burning questions sent in by the viewers. So to start off with our first segment of the day, Q&A, Abel, Paragon Fan 77 would like to ask, how's your relationship with your father like? Abel? Do we know Now if pain got turned into a plushie too. God, I fucking hate the writer's strike.
Thanks to our sponsor, Blue Pill. Actually is cyan, but customer no good advice. So this strange story, Dado believes story, has happened at the same time as Hamster Holiday story, which Dado was finding strange, as Dado did not realize Dado exists in two places at the same time. Very odd. However, this story also do not have strange keyboard mishaps, so perhaps is impost. Fortunately, a still good story about man who is encountering strange animal and required Dado assistance for small price. Pay with Apple. Thank you, Tim Cooks. If you like this content, then hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, that's what the algorithm likes, and it would really help us get the word out about what's going on in the SCP community. If you want to support us beyond that, you can sponsor the show at patreon.com/scpweekly for as little as $2 a month.
And now, off-site news. Cassie, you want to start us off?
The fucking straight read of that.
Always kills me. Always, without fail. Oh my god.
I
Oh,
resisted the temptation to read that beforehand. I pasted it in there and
you didn't pre-read that?
never read it.
Because that is a thought I had is, oh, I bet he's glad he go. I'm sure he goes through this to try and. God, you're
I
so
want it to be a
good
surprise.
at this shit. I hate it. It's not fair to the rest of us little people. Oh, I'd never make it through with a straight face. I'd have lost it halfway through, even if I could read that without mistakes. And, yeah, SCP content farming, overcoat full of lizards. Dr. Bobbert Spewed Worst has done it again. Much to everyone's dismay. This time with Dave You Fool's SCP-001 proposal, you've been awfully quiet, like we wish Dr. Bobbert would be. As we all know, these, quote, adaptations aren't worth the time it takes to open a page to find it in the first place, and they are certainly not worth the time to continue talking about them. Anyway.
Yeah. Filmmaker Evan Royalty is returning to the SCP universe with another short film. For those unaware, Evan is responsible for a number of popular short films within the SCP community, such as SCP Overlord, which followed a mobile task force engaging with an anomalous New Age cult which harbored dark secrets. While the plot synopsis for this new film has not yet been released, Evan has teased his return by revealing the title, SCP Nightfall. If you want to check out his previous films, as well as to follow the progress of Nightfall, follow him at Evan Royalty on YouTube. Link is provided in the show notes.
I love his shit.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see one of our own making stuff like that.
This next year goals.
Yeah,
I know.
I remember when he was trying to make the last short film, SCP Heretic, but stuff kind of didn't fall through, so he had to cancel it. I was so sad about that because I was so psyched.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting to be getting more stuff from him.
Yeah.
But when Kelsey was telling us about doing his stuff, this is what I thought of, is stuff like this, but with this person's version.
Yeah.
The way Kelsey's gonna do it is, I'm very excited to have more of this stuff and more in general, but I'm excited about Evan Royalty coming back and giving us more. It's definitely...
So I can say this, my style is going to be weird.
Well, yeah.
Evan
Have you met
royalty
you?
style is very. It's because I've seen over like the hut night, night vision goggles with the. My style is going to be weird. It's going
it
to
is.
be what the. Like
What
what
the fuck did I
Nolan?
just
What
watch?
was that Netflix movie with the oh my god, the egg movie?
The egg?
I saw something on the TV.
Oh, I saw the TV glow.
I saw the TV glow.
It's
Weird.
not on Netflix, but still.
I thought it was. I
No,
thought it
it's
was
on
a Netflix
HBO. Well, it's on HBO Max. Whatever the fuck.
Oh, okay. Then it was. Yeah, I watched it on Amazon. Then yeah, I thought it was Netflix. Yeah, I saw the TV glow. that last scene of I saw the TV glow, like that kind of style. Weird. Yeah.
I'm
That
still,
will be the kind of stuff that I'm trying to put on the screen.
I'm still 10 into the idea of you doing. We were talking about this with Gears 2, the Twilight Zone type.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like
we're
that. I want that.
Evan Royalty is gonna have MTFs going after 096 and shit like that. I want to do Bobble the Clown.
Yeah.
I want to do the vending, or I want to do the puppy machine. I want to do that shit.
Yeah.
I want to do the fucking the clockwork machine turning a fucking, not with an ape and a banana, but with the other. Nolan knows about. Cassie, you weren't here for that one.
Oh no.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I get to tell Cassie about this. Oh.
Right.
It was from the blotter last week.
Yeah.
Somebody got
Oh,
banned for
Cassie.
putting something in the clockwork machine.
Yeah, this fucking, like, I don't know I don't remember what their fucking name was, but they wrote an entry in like the testing logs for Gears's article, The Clockworks, and did it by having like, I don't know if he was a black guy before he was put in or what, but he was like a researcher with a banana and like turning it and then like coming out as like a
It was a large African man.
yeah, described him
is
as
what he
a
said.
large African man with just a fat hog. And it felt very racist. It felt like the equivalent of watching those, what are they called? Those old plays where it's like, people would just like dress in blackface with like red makeup.
And then he was like, I don't know why you guys banned me for racism.
Yeah.
That was the response that got me. I was like,
He's like, no, I'm saying.
I just want to hear.
He's like, no,
I
I'm
think
saying
my
that they
favorite
all
part of
have big
this-
dicks, okay? I'm complimenting them.
The only part I like about this is Nolan saying "fat hog." That's all like.
Just the fattest
That's the only-
hog. Just like
I know,
ju-
you
just
saying
very. It's
that-
not even just length, just very girth. You know.
This is what I find funny is that sentence. The rest of this, and apparently the comment of what? What? Quad the fuck?
What the
Okay.
quack.
fuck? What?
What?
But that's what I want to do with my filmmaking.
Yeah.
Fat
Not that,
hogs.
but yeah.
Apparently.
If fat hogs are gonna be in my short films, it will be about the factory, okay?
If there are any fat hogs
So
that
you
Kelsey
take
is ever
so-
going to make on, it's going to be that
So
DJ
you-
Cactus article of cops shitting out pigs.
No, you ever hear the it's the joke about a genie and a pianist? Do you remember I want a 10-inch pianist? And he gets a really tiny piano player? So I want that. I want somebody to stick a really, really, really super tall pianist in with a regular researcher, and he just comes out with a fat hog. And then I want Nolan to tell us about it, because yeah, no, we like the weird stuff. Have you seen what's the musical, Dr. Horrible?
Yeah.
Nolan? Of course you have.
Yeah.
So Captain Hammer is singing his song, and he's got the little groupies.
Yeah.
And they say, we like the weird stuff. That is a phrase that I will never ever be able to remove from my brain. We like the weird stuff.
Yeah.
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 Hey,
What
alright. So,
the fuck even is this episode? Okay.
Dr.
Yeah,
Leonard
We
last
said it at the
week.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Anyway.
we like the weird stuff. We're talking about shit we like, Nolan, including,
Yeah, okay.
but not only fat hogs, okay?
Look, I like fat hogs, okay?
And I cannot lie.
And I was
You
just
other girls
gonna
can't
say
deny.
that. That was where I was going.
I like fat hogs so much, I'm gonna go to the Costco in town and get myself a drink. For $1.50.
When a dude walks in with an itty bitty waist and a hammer in your face, you get
Sprung.
sprung.
Speaking of fat hogs, let's talk about Dr. Leonard.
This is great. We can do this once a month, I'm telling you. We'll make it work. Okay. So tell me
So we
about
talked to
Dr. Leonard.
last week.
Yeah, last week we talked to Dr. Leonard, and his fact and myth were, I am related to James Joyce, or I am related to Charles Dickens. I know that Kelsey chose. Well, Kelsey and I
You
both chose Charles Dickens. Cassie, what do you think?
So, Dr. Leonard is Irish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that all you were gonna say?
Yeah, apparently
Okay.
that's a complete sentence. Yeah, I was waiting for it also. But there are a lot of people who say they're indigenous because their great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother there was something or another, a fucking princess. So I don't know if completely Irish has...
No, like he lives in Ireland. He's
Yeah.
Irish.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I could be related to him, but it doesn't make me Irish.
Okay.
It's just the way I think
just
about
throwing
things.
that out
I
there
really-
because Charles
yeah.
Dickens is British and James Joyce is Irish.
Yeah.
That the
Yeah,
historical, you know.
I don't know if I could make a call on this one. I wasn't at the interview. I didn't get to know them or hear from them. Did they have a glorious accent?
Yeah, absolutely.
I missed it.
Yeah.
No!
That's what you get for
That's
missing
fine.
it.
I would have
You
just
totally
been...
could have listened to that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to...
It kind of hurts my feelings that you didn't.
I have come home from work and gone to bed at 9:30 p.m. every day for the last 2 weeks. I don't have time to watch how many YouTube videos that aren't content farms I still have to watch. So many. Ours
I mean,
is on
the
that
show
list
that you're
too.
actually on, you know, I would just
Right?
kind of
Yeah, you know.
maybe assume that.
I know I turn it on and I like it.
Yeah, you know,
usually.
it's like, you know, just show that you're thinking about us every once in a while.
I'll just
man.
fast forward to when Dr. Leonard shows up.
Maybe if we just go to once a month, you'd watch it if you weren't here.
Yeah.
I'd make it for all of them for once. I
Worth
should
it.
be done moving for the foreseeable future, at least. Minimal. And after the holiday season, I should get my Sundays back. Anyway, I don't know if I could make a call, or if I just want to be contradictory because you both said Dickens and say Joyce. I think I'll say Joyce, just for the... One of us wins. Yeah, I'll say Joyce. Yeah.
So let's see what Dr. Leonard had to say.
Irish surely equals Irish.
You're both wrong, actually. It's Joyce.
Wait, we're both wrong?
Yeah, it's Joyce.
God damn it.
Yeah, I just pulled Dickens out of my ass. Sorry, that sounds really weird, doesn't it? No, I pulled Dickens out of my ass. He's the first other writer that came into mind.
God damn it, Leonard. This is why I love you.
How are you related to James Joyce?
my grandmother, who I actually saw just about a half hour ago, she is her mother. I think her mother is like a direct descendant of Joyce, like going back. Or sorry, I say direct descendant. I think she might be like a great niece or something like that. I've seen, my dad told me this years ago because, like me, he's a writer. And, you know, I was kind of saying, oh yeah, you fucking wish you were related to Joyce. But he showed me the family tree and yep, it's there in black and white. So, prove me wrong.
Just pull Dickens out of me ass.
If I had a nickel.
Speaking of fat hogs, apparently, let's talk about Dr. Leonard is a great introductory to that whole
God damn it! I just realized that. Fuck.
Yep. Apparently,
God damn. Can we start again? Can I do that? Can I do? No. Fuck.
What?
God.
Speaking
God
of
damn
fat
it.
hogs,
Fine.
let's talk. That would have been pretty fucking great. Do you want to do it?
No.
Let's. If you want to.
No. You know what? Fuck it. Fine. I will. God damn it.
It's already gonna suck to edit. Might as well.
Yeah. I might as well
add
give you
another-
more work. Fuck it.
So speaking of speaking of fat hogs.
Yeah. Speaking of fat hogs, let's talk about Dr. Leonard.
That just sounds mean. All will be revealed.
Look, Leonard's the one who said that he pulled Dickens out of his ass, okay? I'm not the one who set that up.
Oh, it was such a good setup that we didn't even know we were doing it. It's not like we did that on purpose.
It's great. It's great.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'll work so good.
All right.
Do we have mail?
We
Dust we?
Yeah.
Dust we hast mail?
Yeah. In the world of...
We do!
On the world of Twitter, because apparently some of us still use that, who up breaching their containment by Whiskoon. Make Cassie say, if DJ Cactus bumped into me in the street, I'd simply just fade out of existence. He's got that kind of power.
Then why didn't I read that?
I don't know, it was in red.
I just pasted it.
Yeah.
Nolan thinks this whole script is his automatically.
It is all mine, okay? This show would be nothing without me, Cassie, okay?
It's just red.
Just red.
It's just red.
It's just red.
It's red.
It's
God,
red.
it's red.
If DJ Cactus bumped into any of us in the street, we would immediately be on our asses because he is a massive dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would fall and cry and then realize who bumped into me, and then I'd cry some more. And then I'd cry harder because I look like an idiot in front of a god, and then I'd cry more and probably crawl home. It's a lot of things that would happen.
And fade out of existence as you
And
recognize
then
the
fade-
bodies in the water.
Yeah, I do not! You take that out of your mouth! Do not speak that into existence! I do not recognize the bodies in the water. And I never fucking will!
I mean, I do.
Anyway. I really wish you had pasted some of the Ship of Theseus Wikipedia for this shit. I really wish you had.
Speaking of which, read the entirety.
Like you did with the B movie.
Read the entirety of the Ship of Theseus Wikipedia article by Little Penguin. Fuck you. No.
Thanks for that tweak, little Thanks for that tweet, little penguin.
I'm not actually saying fuck you, Penguin. It's we love you. That was a joke.
If I have anything to say about that sentence, it's fuck Theseus. Fuck him, and I wish he had drowned on his little fucking boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Theseus in the
Theseus.
actual myths is a fucking douchebag.
Fuck him. Fuck him right into his own death. Anyway,
on Blue Sky, having your soul/astral form locked into an hourglass by a bootleg proton pack that utilized a blunderbuss and locked behind a bolt of Funko Pops between two Rizzo variants is somehow weirder than the shit we do. From From Wakui Tsubasa, I probably fucked up your name. I'm very sorry about that.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Hello, Pog Champs, Miss Daily Flutterdash. Hello, Miss Daily Flutterdash.
We are her little Pog Champs.
Yay! I've always wanted to be a pog champ.
Not a big Trump fan. Hold on a second, I gotta do the accent. Not a big Trump fan. Personally, I prefer DeSantis. Dr. Leonard.
Fucking
What a
this.
fat hog.
Right?
No dick, no balls, no orifice of any kind because this absolute abomination reproduces asexually. Fern.
I mean, is how much of this show has referred to dick and balls, or just dick? Because several minutes worth,
I mean, why wouldn't we?
and we didn't even do that. That's just Fern on his own.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fern.
From the email
Hey.
inbox. Look, it's blue.
Oh my god! To me, it's orange because I have the black screen on, so all of the colors are different, which is fun keeping straight. Alright. Thank whatever god exists that chemical factory foremen are completely on board for evidence disposal. Called the nearby factory, and the dude in charge is sending me a barrel of their strongest stuff and a dude to help me load the mangled wreckage into it, and we'll take it back to dispose of. There is no way this ends bad in any way, shape, or form.
None whatsoever.
Who sent that?
Fern.
Fern!
Michael.
I should have known.
Little FICO
it
matter.
was either fucking Phyrexian Hollow or Fern, so they send us the best stuff.
Phyrexian always asks a question.
It's true. Truth.
Fern is telling the saga of, I think it's going to wind up how he inadvertently became a Walter White.
Probably.
Oh no.
From Phyrexian
no.
Hollow, what's up, my dudes? How y'all are doing well? Hope y'all are doing well. Me? I've been afflicted by the fuck this shit I'm out syndrome. I'm attempting to self-treat with various things. Anyway, I guess I should ask a question. What you all looking forward to this upcoming season or next year? The wife and I are planning a trip overseas. Hope I get to see a pope and drink some vermouth and hike. I don't know. Not been out of the continental shelf, except Hawaii, but that was for school. Hope the best for y'all. Hollow, a.k.a. Loggerhead, a.k.a. Ninja, a.k.a. AT, a.k.a. Sneaky Bastard, a.k.a. you fucker.
Hope to get to see a pope. Just a pope.
Just a pope in
I
the
don't care
wild.
which one. Just wandering out in the wilds of Rome. Just
Maybe this one, the last one, the next one.
Just popes creeping along at night, trying to hunt down their next victim.
Crawling up walls, bare
Yeah.
hands.
Oh, Spider Pope, doing the things that Spider Popes do. Oh, what? Okay, so Nolan, what are you looking forward to this upcoming season or next year?
I don't want to think about the future. That's
No.
scary.
Samesies. I would like, I would like to get through the rest of the year before I start considering looking forward to something. Kelsey?
Is
What
that
are you
your
looking
answers?
forward to?
Oh yeah, that's generally my fucking
yeah.
answer.
Yeah, I would like to survive tomorrow is my answer in general for my future at any point in time. Kelsey's list of things to look forward to, though: movies, artwork, food, family, sell 12 houses in 3 months. It's fucking...
My next, so I'm just going to go next year.
Yes.
Two big things. I want to make a short film.
Yes.
5 to 30 minutes.
Yes.
I want to make a short film. I want to make, let me specify. I want to make an SCP short film.
Yes.
Because I'm going to make a short film for college. It's probably going to be a documentary.
Yes.
That doesn't count. I want to make an SCP short film. I want to do a passion project, make an SCP short film.
Yes.
Boom, 5 to 30 minutes. And then the second thing is I want to get hired as a voice director, editor, something. I want to get hired and paid in some capacity to do the things I'm doing right now with SCP Unredacted.
Yes. You know, sometimes my brain hears a bunch of words in a sentence and stops working before you can complete the word or sentence. So what I heard is I want to get high, and my brain shut down. And I heard the rest of the sentence, but you want to get... Yes.
I sat down with a mentor
absolutely.
who worked as a film director for over 30 years. And he gave me a reality check. He said, Kelsey, you are operating at a professional level and not getting paid.
Yes.
While there are people around you who are not operating at a professional level who are getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
You need to change that.
Yeah. No, you are doing all the things, but you are not making all the money. And there are way too many people, fuckface, who are doing all the things, or none of the things, and getting paid. That's not how this works. It's not how it should work. It shouldn't be allowed to consist of that. And we need to see that change. I look forward to seeing that change. Aha! There, I look forward in the next year to seeing that change. There we go.
Be the change you want to be in life.
Be the change you want to see. He already is. Jesus Christ.
Be the change. It's 4 years.
Yeah.
So, 4 years ago I sat down in my office, put on a set of headphones, and started reading SCPs, and
it is, isn't it?
Built
God.
on experience that I already had at that point, audio editing and doing stuff like that, and now, we're at this point, and I don't need to wait for the credentials. That's what I'm being told by people who, again, 30 years in the industry as professionals, 30-year industry professionals are telling me you don't need to wait for the credentials.
No.
You're an industry professional, and you need to step into the industry and get paid as an industry professional.
There are people getting far more for doing less. And you out the gate opened the door and said, I'm doing all of the things right now. Here's all of the things. I'm learning how to use them. I'm buying the things. I'm making the plans. Here's everything right here. All at once. You walked through the fucking archway ready to go. And people generally work on this over forever. They procrastinate, and they're getting more than you who came prepared. And that's we can't let that stand. That can't happen. We will fix the thing.
We will
fix all the things.
We will fix the thing. Fix all the things!
Phyrexian, that's what's going on.
Yep.
So keep your eyes out. And also Phyrexian, if you're not a patron over at the SCP Unredacted channel, get on board.
Right?
Get on board. Things are happening.
I need to re-sign up mine.
Things are happening that are about to, like, the exponential increase in that ramp.
Mm-hmm.
We're on that ramp right now. Get on board. Yep. Get on board.
Yep.
Phyrexian that hollow.
You're gonna love to see it.
Yep.
And that's I think it's time to say the words. Now it's time to say the words. That's all we have for this week. Thanks to our patrons, Arsfel, Ian Anderson, and Evan McDonnell, and Onimass Productions for supporting us at patreon.com/scpweekly. Your support helps us keep the lights on. Intro and outro music was Caught You at the Perfect Time by Superintendent McCupcakes. SCP Weekly is distributed by Smooth Cadence Productions. SCP Weekly is not affiliated with the SCP Foundation Wiki, and as such, the opinions presented in this program are our own and do not necessarily reflect those of the Wiki or its staff. Say music is provided by Epidemic Sound. Music is provided by Epidemic Sound. Content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Share-alike 3.0. And all concepts originate from the SCP... Content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Share-alike 3.0, and all concepts originate from the SCP Wiki and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is also released under CC by SA 3.0. Until next time, I'm Kelsey.
I'm Cassie!
And I'm Nolan, the K is silent, and this was SCP Weekly.
I'm Cassie!
I know, I tried to type that really fast! Cassie!
I'm feeling lucky. How about most streets? Us two in these trees. Diamonds on my feet. Caught up in these talks. Circling my head top. Should've been more cautious. Now I got what I wanted. Many I've been here before. Made it out of 11 more. Like my frontal cortex sore. I can't stop, I want it all. Listen up, I'm calling you. I need you to tell the truth. Remember when you wanted to. Remember that I said was you. Could you at the perfect time? I was watching it then. You know what you both do. But I can never be a friend. Got me being realized. Girl, you got me so blind. You know what you both do. So I can never be a friend. Man and the men don't we kinda turn around, eat your greens. When you fight, but you do real clean. Then you come to the bed and you love real dirty. It's everybody sweater drops, you're real keen. Bring it, let me get your juiciest piece. Can't remember when I've had the same please. The shops at the club never had no boundary. How's it gonna be? You wanna eat these centipedes? Where we gonna go? You're gonna need these calories. Giving me a treat to refill these batteries. Then you only them on your knees. There's no way to dream. Ooh, it's sneaking up on you. There's nothing you can do. There's things about the boo. Ooh, it's sneaking up on you. There's nothing you can